And hundreds of people who wanted to help victims of Tuesday's school shooting in Texas have donated blood. It's a positive turnout amid a national blood shortage that helps the blood banks across the country on standby to supply the blood to more communities than just their own. 23ABC's Taylor Levesque has an in-depth look at a nationwide program that helps supply blood to those in critical need and how Kern County's Houchin Blood Bank contributes to that supply.
Houchin Community Blood Bank is one of more than 30 blood centers nationwide partnered with the Blood Emergency Readiness Corporation, also known as BERC. It's a group of blood centers that are prepared for a large emergency, like a mass shooting or natural disaster where a lot of blood is needed. And Houchin helps donate that blood to communities when called for.
So this is our BERC supply.
On a shelf in Houchin Community Blood Bank's freezer are bags of blood on standby to be sent in the case of an emergency.
We set aside, depending on when we are on call, 10 O positive units and 4 O negative units. And then if we are activated the week that we're on call, we will then ship out those units to the area that requested it.
Rachel Parlier with Houchin Community Blood Bank says centers take turns sending blood where needed, and this week that need was in Texas.
Texas Blood and Tissue did not need blood on the day of, but they needed help on days after. So those blood centers that were activated or on call that week shipped out the necessary blood units that that local blood bank requested.
Parlier says Houchin has not sent any blood to Texas, but has it ready to go.
We want to respond to a situation before it happens rather than responding after the fact, because it's the blood on the shelves that before the incident that helps save those patients rather than the blood on the shelves after the emergency happened.
If the center does not use the necessary BERC units when it expires, it gets added to Houchin's local supply, which is needed to help patients here in Kern County.
We always provide for our local hospitals and keep the necessary supply that we have, although blood donations have been extremely low.
Parlier says the center is in desperate need of all blood types.
All O blood types are in high demand and platelets are in high demand. So O negative can be used and is used on unidentified patients as well as premature babies. And then O positive can be given to all other blood types as well.
Parlier says because of the increase in violence nationwide, blood donors are needed, not just for a large emergency, but to treat patients here in Kern County. You can donate blood at Houchin's Bolt House or Truxton locations Monday through Saturday. In Southwest Bakersfield, Taylor Levesque, 23ABC, connecting you.